Alright, greetings everyone. Welcome to an all-new video series. I am Fevron, the head of community here at Yahaha, and joined with me, as always,
I'm Bugs. I'm the community manager here at Yahaha as well.
And we have a brand new video series for you this time. We are going to be doing a beginner's building series with Bugs. Not all of us know coding, you know.
And not all of us are that experienced with creating with Yahaha in the first place. And
Right.
I would really like to learn.
Yeah, and of course this will be a good way to showcase to people that are new to Yahaha, how easy it is to actually just jump right in with no code, how to set up a game, and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
So over this series, we don't know how many videos it's going to be. But it'll be quite a few.
Maybe more than 100 even.
Maybe not 100.
Maybe I'm a really slow learner.
Yeah, maybe. It won't be, though.
Okay.
It'll be very easy to pick up. And of course, we'll cover different topics for each sort of day. But basically the idea is Bugs is going to build a game from scratch, and we're just going to go through it, and you'll be able to, build along with us if you want to do that. And hopefully it'll help you understand Yahaha, and you'll be able to build your own games pretty quickly.
Yes.
So let's get into it then. There's obviously a lot to do when it comes to actually building games. Because we don't have to worry about coding and asset creation and stuff like that, it cuts it down a lot, but there's still some steps that we have to take for that.
Right.
So obviously the first thing that you'll need to do is you'll need to actually download Yahaha. So you can head to yahaha.com/download. There'll be a link in the description as well. You can get it downloaded, get it all set up. It's pretty straightforward. Create an account, and then when you're in there, you'll be able to get started. Then the next step is one of the more important parts, and you've written about this in a blog before.
Have I?
You have.
So
Inspiration. How to come up with a game idea. So obviously you must have an idea for this and what you want to do.
I have an idea.
Well, let's hear it then.
I would love to build basically a pizzeria or a pizza delivery service within Yahaha. Is that possible?
Almost anything's possible. That's our idea then for the series. We're going to build a pizzeria, or Bugs is going to build a pizzeria.
Yes.
I'm just going to be here and make comments. That's about it. I will be the entertainment value, I guess.
Oh.
And so yeah, let's just jump right into it with the very first part.
Let's give it a go.
Okay, so welcome to the next part of the building process. Like we already mentioned, you'll have downloaded Yahaha, you'll have set up an account and got ready to go, which you have done. And basically we're now ready to create. So we're in the launcher at the moment. There's a lot to explore in here, but we're just going to go straight into the creation process. So you will find create on the left hand side.
Yes.
And then you're going to want to go to templates at the top of the launcher.
Okay.
There's a handful of different templates in here. So you can see at the top there's the all tab, but there's three different ones. There's a start from scratch, there's art templates, and then there's gameplay framework. Gameplay framework is basically something that has game mechanics in it already.
Right.
But we want to make our own, so not relevant. The art templates basically have a lot of nice visual ones, but again, probably not anything suitable for what we want to do.
No. There's no pizzeria art template.
There's no pizzerias there. Maybe we should. Maybe when you're done.
Maybe we will make it into a template.
There you go. Maybe you'll be done and it'll become a template. So we're going to start from scratch. Nice blank canvas. So all you have to do is just create from the template and get it fired up, and you'll jump right into the editor. So here we are, which means we need a pizzeria.
Right.
A building. Basically, we need to get all the usual. Some walls, a roof, maybe some tables, chairs, those kind of things.
Yeah.
So the easiest way to do that is by using the asset library, which you can find in the top right. So once you click into that, you're going to find over 1 million assets available here. So you can find almost anything you want. But first of all, we need to build the stuff that we need. So let's find some walls. So you're just going to search
wall.
You're going to search wall, and then you're just going to find some wall that is to your liking. Basically, we can add on to it as we go. So one of the first tools that we're going to use, which is important, is on the bottom part of the taskbar. Now, first off, if you use number 1, which is the grab, and you grab move it, it'll auto-click to the floor.
That's what I wanted to do.
Yeah, so basically it helps click to the floor so you don't have to worry about getting the exact,
Okay.
height and this and that. So basically drag and there you go. So now if you want to make it bigger, you're going to use the number 4.
Scale.
Obviously, you can drag and make it bigger like you're doing right now.
Yeah.
The different little colors, pink, green, blue, will...
Oh, so I can make it a long wall.
Yes, you can make a longer wall, make it easier. There are other ways to do this. Basically, with the item selected, if you click on the top right, there's a little transform icon.
Here?
There you go, yeah. So, and you can modify the shape size from there as well. But we're going to go the easy way, just a dragging, dropping kind of thing. There's 2 different things that you can do here. You can Control-C, Control-V, and it'll make an exact copy exactly where it is. Yeah. And then you'll need to drag it out away from the wall.
Oh.
So instead, if you hold Control-Shift and D, it'll change the tool a little bit.
The little spiky thing.
Yeah, spiky ones. So if you move around to your front side of it again and drag in any direction, one of the colors.
Oh.
And there you go. It'll duplicate it next to the next one, so that then and you can do upwards, sideways, stuff like that, and it makes it nice and seamless. Obviously, not every asset will do that, so you always have to be careful. But for most cases, yeah, this is an easy way to make a wall. So, well, first of all, you need to find a door, and you need a door that's suitable to the pizzeria.
Yes, a pizzeria type of door.
Yes, let's get a nice door, and I think it needs to be like maybe. Yeah, like a double kind of, with some glass and stuff in it. Because,
a little industrial looking
Yeah,
thing.
Something like that. For this one, you're going to do, it'll be, 90 degrees?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it'll be the y-axis. I mean, you can always, tweak it later on as well.
Yeah.
So basically, you've got your door. You're going to have to add some walls now to it to get a sort of front part of the shop going. So...
Duplicates, but now I have to make it small.
Now you have too many walls, yeah. So this is the thing. Now don't forget, you can scale the wall, make it a little smaller. There you go. And then we can do the same on the sort of front side of the shop too. There you go. So when you press play, the interesting thing is you're going to be outside your pizza store. But you don't want to be outside. You want to be inside your pizza store.
Yeah.
So your little spawns marker here.
This one?
That's the one. You need to move it inside the building. So if you just select it, press 2, and just move it inside the building. You should spawn inside your little pizzeria.
Yay!
There you go. And then your door there, but it's a little invisible, so maybe we need to find a different door at some point. Maybe. But we've got it there, and we've got the point. So it's a little big. There you go.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine for now. So we've got a little pizzeria. So we're going to need a couple of things in our pizzeria.
Sure,
there we go. There's some. Yeah, so let's find a little counter that you like. Are you going to go the? Yeah, I mean that's a pizza one.
Yeah.
There you go. I mean that's okay. Perfect. So there we go. It's in, but it's way too big. Don't forget, number 1 will snap it to the floor for you.
Oh yeah, it was.
There you go, and you can just move it to. I would say maybe that part against the wall. Eventually, sure. So let's find next. Find 3 little boxes.
There are so many.
There's so many. Yeah, like I said, there's over 1 million assets, so there's a lot to actually go through.
Analysis.
So eventually, what you can do as well is don't forget you can customize it as well across 3 of them. Maybe make them a little bit separate because you're going to want to sort of touch them for. Yeah. Oh. There you go. Now, obviously, we need to. Know which one's which. So there's the hierarchy, which is in the bottom left. This little yellow thing. Yep. So you pop it open. This is everything that we've put into our game so far. So you'll see your boxes, you'll see your walls, things like that. Now, if you double click on any of them, it'll automatically take you to that particular one.
Wall.
Yeah. So for our boxes, let's rename them because we kind of want to know which one's which.
Okay.
So we need to right click on it and rename it to, I don't know, tomato box. Tomato box.
Sauce.
Yeah, there you go.
Box.
Yeah, perfect.
Like so.
Now, we need to be able to visually tell which one is which. We'll do a very easy and sort of simple way to do it, and just put a tomato with flour and stuff on the top of each box.
Okay, so
because it'll just visually be easier that way. Yeah, there you go. That's pretty good. Yeah, make it a little bigger just so that we know which one it is. Yeah, perfect. So, there you go. Tomato. Now let's do the same for flour and cheese. Okay, perfect. So we've got our ingredient boxes now.
Yes.
Perfect. We'll make those work a little later. Okay, let's add an NPC. So we want to add it inside your building. So into the building we go.
Little customer.
You're going to find it in the same place in the asset library. And there's two ways you can do it. You can search, or you can choose from the right-hand side. We need to get rid of the stool option first. And then on the right side, you can see categories. So there's models, characters, humanoids, animals. So we want some humanoids. But of course, you can just search as well if there's a particular style you want. If you want like a chef. In fact, we could add a little chef there just to be part of the staff.
Yeah. It looks fun.
Yeah, there you go. So in he comes. So we would just, number one, and we want to drag him around to wherever he needs to be. The interesting thing is, you can see he's in T-pose at the moment. We're going to use, at the top this time, instead of transform, we're going to use more. And this is basically a lot of different things. There's a lot of stuff like the collision boxes, the trigger box and stuff like that. But first, what we want to do is make him come alive. So if we add a component by clicking on component at the bottom, going into complex, and then character. That's it.
Can I name him?
You can name him as well. So if you want to give him the name Chef. And then when you press play, what happens is when you jump in and turn around and look, there you go. There's Chef, and he is idly animated. Of course, there's a lot more animations you can do with him.
Yeah.
But basically, you have a animated NPC. And we can do a lot of different things with the NPC, which we'll cover later, like quests and stuff like that. But there you go. So now you basically have your little pizzeria. You have your counter, your tables and chairs. You have your ingredient boxes.
Yes.
And then you have your little animated chef there.
Cool.
Yeah.
Pretty easy.
It is very, very easy. But again, it's pretty straightforward, and none of it requires coding.
Everything's pretty clear. I just wanna get into like the nitty gritty of it, like
start making pizzas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that we'll take care of in the next episode. So basically, we covered the basics for now, like how to just get things from the asset library into the scene, how to align them up, make it look good, and get it sort of functioning. And then in the next episode, we'll go over adding more NPCs that are interactable. We'll do the ingredients, and then how to make a pizza as a key thing. And that'll be the key thing. And then every episode after that, we'll add more to the game, so that by the time we're done with the series, you'll have a full-blown working game, basically. And like I said, there is plenty more that you can learn by going onto our Discord. There's a link for that in the description. There's a great community there that can help you if you want to get started right away and just jump through. Check out, like I said, the tutorials in the launcher and things like that. And, of course, there's plenty of our community creators that are making tutorials and stuff as well, which are really great to watch. So that's it for episode 1, and we will be back the next time with episode 2 and how to further build upon the pizzeria. Until then,
thanks for watching.